Explain Viola to us.
Yeah, man. So, obviously, it all started, back when I was playing with the Denver Nuggets. I was there right when, their medical program got started. And, I'm a newspaper guy. I think probably because of my rookie year, for making me get so many newspapers, I got accustomed to, just grabbing a newspaper all the time. So while I was there, I was always reading the paper and, obviously the sports section a lot of the times. But there was always stuff about cannabis in there, telling stories about, kids that have epilepsies and seizures and how cannabis oils was affecting their life, or how people, that had HIV or cancer, how cannabis was giving them a better quality of life, in their last days. Even just the benefits of cannabis towards glaucoma and other, diseases or whatever. So when my grandmother, I convinced her to come see me play out there, she got there and, we started talking and she started taking all this medication and I'm asking her what's wrong with her and she started telling me these things and, one of them was glaucoma. So I was excited because literally 2 days before that I was reading something in the paper about the benefits of, cannabis for glaucoma patients. So I started telling her about it and, I'm calling it cannabis. And then finally, she asked me, well, what is cannabis? And I was just like, it's marijuana weed. And she was like, reefer? She's like, you telling me reefer's gonna help me? No way reefer gonna help me. And she just shuts it down. So the next day I come home and, she's sitting in the kitchen. And when I walk in, she's squinting her eyes and she's like, is that you, baby doll? And I'm like, what's up, grandma? And she's like, my eyes hurt so bad today, I can barely see. So I was like, you take all that medication and it doesn't work? I'm like, why don't we just try cannabis and, we'll just keep it, on the low between us, right? And obviously now I've told millions of people, right, which is cool. But, she was just like, I'm in so much pain today, I'll try anything. So had my boy go to the dispensary. He brought back Vietnam Kush. We vaporized it for her in a volcano bag. As you can tell, neither one of us are experienced smokers, right?
Hit the bag.
She hit the bag 3-4 times. And while it was funny because when she was smoking it, she was hitting it and blowing it out her nose perfect.
So she was hitting it too.
Yeah, I'm like, damn,
she
grandma.
Did that before.
Yeah, I'm like, my grandma, you smoke?
She did that before.
What? She's like, nah, I smoked a cigarette one time when I was 16, whatever. So she hit it, take it downstairs. I take a nap. Wake up from my nap. I'm like, let me go check on her to make sure she ain't down there climbing the walls or going crazy. And I go downstairs and the door's closed. So now I'm like, really not knowing what to expect, right? So I knock on the door. And when I poke my head through the door, her back's to the door and she's looking down. And I'm just like, grandma, how you doing? And she turned around and she's crying tears. And she's like, I'm healed. I haven't been able to see the words in my Bible in over 3 years. So she was downstairs reading her Bible. And, if anybody know anything about Viola Harrington, bro, if she not going to heaven, we're all going to hell for sure. We don't have a chance. When my grandfather died at a young, she never remarried. She married the Lord. She was the treasury at the church. She ran all of the communion. She the one. For her first experience with cannabis and for her to go read her Bible, to me was like God's talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So it just inspired me to start learning. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm starting to take these newspaper articles way more serious. Damn, this is something that obviously we've been lied to for a very long time, but this is something that can really help people. Like I said, I went through the education process. That next year I called, my co-founder, because he was the only person that I knew that had some, experience in growing cannabis. And we came to Colorado. We looked around at all these different opportunities. I asked him, I said, you think you can do this? He was like, yes. And we found our first building, a 12,000 square foot facility in Denver, Colorado. We became caregivers in the beginning, so all of our patients either had HIV or cancer. So we used to go strains that was heavy indica. And that's how we started, bro. And, we started there. And, in 2014 is when, we got issued our first license. So we had to name the business something. And, obviously, we sat there and we decided we wanted to name it after the person that inspired us to get to this point. And, we named it Viola. So that's how Viola got started.